Okay. So today we have Morrissey. Action is my middle name. I thought I already did this track, but somebody said last week, I don't think you've done it. And I looked through the channel and I have not done it. So my goodness gracious, a little less than 3 minutes long here. Action is my middle name. I thought his middle name was Patrick. My goodness. But let's get into it. Talk about it after. Here we go. Nice little intro.
Biting my initials into your neck. You are my possession. You don't realize yet. Am I moving too fast for you? Am I beginning to confuse you? Action is my middle name. I can't waste time anymore. Everybody has a date with an undertaker, a date that they cannot break. Tongue against tongue, and we've only just begun. Could I interest you in hours of fun? Am I moving too fast for you? Am I beginning to confuse you? Action is my middle name. I can't waste time anymore. Everybody has a date with an undertaker, a date that they cannot break. Am I moving too fast? Am I moving too fast? Am I moving too fast for you? Action is my middle name. I can't waste time anymore. Everybody has a date with an undertaker, a date that they cannot break. Action is my middle name. I can't waste time anymore.
There it goes. Morrissey. Action is my middle name. Now I'm not sure that was Morrissey. What Morrissey was this? He's not like this. What is this? I believe this was written or recorded around 2011. I saw he performed it on David Letterman Live in 2013. So this was obviously a song that he kind of got out there. And yeah, it's just it's so strange. These lyrics are so strange because this is so unlike a lot of his other work. He's being too tough. He's being too rough. He's being too fast. And his lover, whoever he's trying to get at, is too delicate. You know, I think of a Smith's lyric, and I'm too delicate. I can't remember the goddamn song right now. Or I think of a song like "Pretty Girls Make Graves" or any almost Smith song. "How Soon Is Now." Well, and "How Soon Is Now." Obviously, he really wants love, but he's also, he can't find it. But there's always that kind of a sense of, he wants love, but he can't find it. And here he's being too tough. He's being too fast, and he's moving too fast for this person, and tongue on tongue and all this stuff. It's like, who the hell possessed Morrissey in this track? I was just taken aback. But yeah, I liked it. Action is my middle name, and it seems like this person just came into Morrissey all of a sudden, and suddenly, yeah, action is his middle name, and he only has so much time to get these things done because the Undertaker's coming for all of us one day. We're all circling the drain of time, and yeah, so at this point, I gotta, go quick. If I could snap, I would. And do you love me or not? Are we gonna get together or not? It's just such a different, such a different take from Morrissey here. I loved it though. I loved it so much. I love this vocal melody too, because there was points in there where he's crooning in his that baritone that he always does, and it sounds so great here, and it sounds so lush and like velvet. My goodness gracious, he sounds smooth as hell. But again, at different points, he almost sounded like he was talk singing, or it came from a real place. And again, that's what I always get with Morrissey, whether it's from the Smiths, and I say the Smiths right now because again, this song reminded me of old Smith songs that sound so opposite to this. But, lyrically, and, but yeah, it just went, of all the days, I don't remember where I was going with that, but yeah, it's just, the talk singing, though, it's just, yeah, I just really enjoyed that. It came from a real place, yeah, like a lot of his songs do, and he sounded honest, again, there was an upbeat tempo here of, like, there was an urgency to the song as well, because the lyrics are so urgent, too, and, it's just like, oh my god, it almost sounds like, the narrator here, or Morrissey here, it's almost like he's has been struck with a terminal illness, or he knows he doesn't have enough time left. I mean, my god, it's just like, I gotta do this now. It's just nuts. But yeah, I love the chord progression as well. I love the little guitar. I almost want to say it was like a guitar solo in there as well. Almost near the end of the track there. Again, the track was only 2 minutes 58 seconds, so it wasn't too long. But I love the guitar work too. Very sharp. Piano intro. I mean, I got to say that too. Very moving. That really built on the song, kind of set the tone of what we were about to hear. And but as well, there was that piano intro. But then, of course, the drums come in. They kick everything off really. And then here comes Morrissey. But the drums, I believe, it kind of startled me because I just wasn't expecting it. I honestly thought it might be a little bit of a ballad or something, and the piano was going to be the main focus, but then here comes some rocking drums and guitar riffs, so that kind of startled me. And but yeah, at the same point, the biggest takeaway for me was Morrissey's voice and the way he sang this with so much passion and so much realness, and it sounded just, I mean, raw as hell, and yeah, again, I gotta say honest, very forthright, and the music almost sounded very cathartic. Like Morrissey's been wanting to sound, and I guess there's songs I can't think of off the top of my head where he might have had this attitude before, but it seems very cathartic for him to sing like this, to sing in this way, because usually he's the opposite, and he's too shy, or he's maybe depressed, or it's always unrequited love. But here again, I just love how he's taken this, and just saying, you are my possession at one point, very in your face, and that way it was nuts. But anyway, I gotta say, holy moly. Looking here on Passions Just Like Mine. Now, of course, I'm just going to read this. It talks about, the song's presumably was written in about the summer of 2011 or so. It's not known if a proper studio version was recorded. This version here, I guess maybe it was a live session. I don't know. This is from the YouTube channel, which always has a lot of Morrissey stuff. Alsatian Cousin, I guess is how you pronounce that. I've never actually said the words out loud, but I've reacted to a lot of stuff off their channel. That's where some of their the songs come from. But anyway, if I could find the freaking thing again here. Yeah. But anyway, it says this was put on a Janice Long session that was recorded in June 2011. It was broadcast in June 2011 as well. Anyway, but it says the musicians on this one were Boz Bora on guitar, Jesse Tobias on guitar, Matt Walker on drums, Solomon Walker on bass, and Gustavo Manzer on keyboards there. So keyboards, piano, whatever the hell you want to say, but Gustavo obviously was a big part of that intro, and it was very moving. And then again, it moved you right into a kind of a rocking feel and an upbeat feel throughout the whole thing. And but yeah, Morrissey's voice really is what stole the show for me, as he usually does. He always has a great strong vocal, but here again, I just loved how he sounded like he was just talking to you and me, Anyway, so let's get into these lyrics, because this is biting to me. So biting my initials into your neck, like from the get-go, it's like, hold the phone, this ain't the Moz I know. It just makes you laugh. You are my possession. You don't realize it yet. Again, who possessed Morrissey here? Am I moving too fast for you? Yes, you are, Morrissey. Am I beginning to confuse you? Yes, you are, because who the hell is this Morrissey? Action is my middle name. I can't waste time anymore. So again, it just seems like he flipped a switch and he said, my goodness, we're all going to die one day. I gotta get with this person, whoever it is, right away. Everybody has a date with an undertaker, a date that cannot break. Again, everybody passes away, everybody dies one day, everybody gets old. I want to be with you now. I gotta do these things in life right now because, again, someday I won't be able to. So right now I gotta take action. That's why Action is my middle name. It's not Patrick anymore. Tongue against tongue, and we've only just begun. Again, very sexual, raunchy in a way as well, but I'm not hating. Could I interest you in hours of fun? Hello. I mean, hello, my God, in the bed, I imagine. Spent the day in bed. Hello. Am I moving too fast for you? Am I beginning to confuse you? Yes, you are, once again. And am I beginning to confuse you? Reminds me of Oasis's song Columbia, and I know some people don't like Oasis, but am I confusing you? That just comes to mind. Anyway, Action is my middle name. I can't waste time anymore. Everybody has a date with an Undertaker, a date that cannot break. And a date with the Undertaker, I just think of the Undertaker from freaking WWE. But anyway, and I don't want to have a date with him. Am I moving too fast? Am I moving too fast? Am I moving too fast for you? And the repetition of that really works because it just adds to the quickness of that. It adds to the fastness. Is that a word? It adds to the urgency of it all. Because, yeah, again, him repeating, am I moving too fast for you? It just makes it seem like, yeah, you are. I feel like I gotta reply to him very quickly. And then again, Action is my middle name. Can't waste any more time. That's repeated on. Action is my middle name. Can't waste any more time. It's just, can't waste time anymore. But yeah, I was just taken aback. It's such a different take from Morrissey, but I love it. And yeah, I just love, again, his passion. I love his cadence. I just love everything about it. I love his, I don't know if it's a gruffness, but I guess just his real voice here. Yeah, I mean, what the hell else? I mean, again, his baritone, his ringing baritone. And I love how the band played great behind him. You know, quite a moving piece, but at the same point, it was rocking. And it was pounding at points too. And hard-hitting with Matt Walker. I expect nothing less. But yeah, it was fun. I don't know. It gave me a chuckle too, because these lyrics are so unlike him. I don't know. But it was fun, though. I liked it. It was a very good song. It was one of the best Morrissey songs I've reacted to in a while, I gotta say, because I've been doing a lot of covers. So it's nice to see this. And you know, I talk about covers, you know, this almost seems like a cover itself. You know, I couldn't imagine these being typical Morrissey lyrics, you know? Anyway, but it's sang in that typical Morrissey voice, so that's good. So yeah, anyway, that was fun. That's all I gotta say. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, coming back to another Morrissey Friday. Thanks to the person who said, I don't think you've done this yet, because I thought I did, but no, I didn't. And it was very good. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for everything. I'll talk to you guys again soon.